Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important the series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, Anthony DeSclafani. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Here's Trey Turner. Turner enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Here's the 0-1. There's the swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And down on strikes. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. First pitch, and he just misses. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 3-1. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away now.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Dodgers go down quietly, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
On the ground. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the Giants lineup, and a guy having a big year for him, Mike Yastrzemski.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Here's Brandon Crawford. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The wind of the pitch. Liner, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Crawford stands at first with one out. On the ground, could be two. Turner over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. San Francisco all set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy in for a strike. That's strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
A.J. Pollock. At the dish. And that's in there for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are two outs. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And the 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading up,
we head to the bottom of the second. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. May back to work. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Pollock moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Joc.
Here's Joc Pederson. Next pitch is popped up. Muncy should have this one. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out with room to spare, and that's back here at the ballpark. Justin Turner now. DeSclafani back to work. And a good eye there.
Counts 1-0.
And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there, and it's 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. In there for strike 1. That one lifted to left. Wait under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Dodgers down in order.
Leading up.
And now it's Wilmer Flores.
Third baseman.
Flores hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Batting it. The second baseman.
Tommy La Stella will hit next. Entered the game as a pinch hitter last night. Back in a starting lineup for this one. First offering misses the mark. Flores on at first. Nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0. Out there to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
The catcher.
This is Joey Bart. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Taylor. Off balance feet. There's 1. Out there, but that's all they'll get.
Number 5. Mike.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Looks like he went up there guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact, though.
2 outs. On the ground, right side. Taylor whips it to first. And that is that. And welcome back. On to the 4th. Trey Turner at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Next pitch just misses. 1-2 to count. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Racing makes the catch. And there's one down. And now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Crawford. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So the throwing error puts a runner at first. Austin Meadows, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Belt. Belt having an incredible season. He leads the league in all 3 Triple Crown categories. Next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Dives, but it's off his glove. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Peterson takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is fouled back.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger pulls it down. Both runners tagging, and they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Wade at the plate now as he chases after that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Over to first, and he saved. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Meadows, the runner at third. Bell over at first with 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to first, safe. And at first, and up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. And he's already singled in this game. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one out to right. Betts is on the move. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock. Pollock enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. And that's in there for strike one. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The catcher.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
The 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Tying run at the plate. That one ripped left field. Can't get there. Base hit. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Throws across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Bellinger up to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Smith on at second with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. Throw home, he beats it. It's 2-2.
The batter number 3.
Makes himself up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Bellinger goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High fly ball, right field. Yastrzemski pulls that one down, and that ends the.
Leading up.
Back here at San Francisco, Tommy La Stella to the plate.
Tommy
Hawaiian to kick the pitch.
La Stella.
Up the middle. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. So digging in, Joey Bart. Out towards right center field. Betts puts the squeeze on that one.
Now
2 up, 2 down.
Right fielder,
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Lined into right. Betts makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Trey Turner. DeSclafani back to work. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's a 1-1. Base hit, left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Runner leads away at second. Turner leads off second with nobody out.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Next offering is foul back. 1-2 here. Now one missed. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on at third. One gone. And the pitch. Rolled over to third. Tosses to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Max Muncy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The 1-0. And that's down and away.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch is popped up. Flores makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now here is Brandon Crawford. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And there's one down.
The designated hitter,
Austin Meadows now. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. The pitch. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double. One down. And the batter now, Brandon Belt. That one ripped. Betts makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Joc.
And now Joc Pederson. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Joc Pederson bops one out. His 36th home run of the season, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. David Price up and throwing. Nelson warming up as well. Right side. Takes it himself, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
Zach Littell gets handed the rock out of the pen, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 46.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Turner.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Bell takes it to the bag. Out number 3. Jimmy Nelson into the game. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 40.
Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. And that one handled to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Tommy LaStella, the next Giant to hit. Foul ball. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Joey Bart. Next offering, popped in the air, right field, and makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch just misses. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that one pulled foul. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
A wind and a pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The wind of the pitch. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Trey Turner now. In the air out to center. Peterson settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers. New pitcher for the Dodgers, David Price. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. So now pinch hitter for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Pollard makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford digs in now. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Here is Austin Meadows. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Darren Ruff trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Fought off foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, we can see him muscle up a little bit. He's trying to hit the ball a mile. Got to make sure that he stays within himself so that those mechanics can allow him to hit the ball a long way.
Toss to Muncy. That's the 3rd out. So game defensively, Elliot Ramos. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New arm for the Giants, Camilo Doval. And he'll work on holding this lead. Here comes the pitch. Betts up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And the righty deals. And the tying run is on base. No outs, runner at first. And here is Freddie Freeman, known for his late inning heroics. That one's in there, 0-1.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. The pitch.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next offering is fouled back.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got it! 1 out.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Next offering is in for a strike. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, A.J. Pollock. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And he walked him. So 2 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And fouled off. 1-2 as he waves at that one. Just one out away, trying to close it out. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Anthony DeSclafani was victorious again and now has 24 wins this year as the Giants defeated their rival Dodgers 4-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Dodgers are second in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're 15 games back. And the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Jorge Alfaro drove in 3 as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 4-2. He also extended his hitting streak to a modest 8 straight. In the standings, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Philadelphia Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 11-6. As of today, the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. They trail first by 4 games. And the Phillies are 2nd in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. As of right now, the Mets sit in first place in the National League East division. They own a 2.5 game advantage, while the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 10-5. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are 4th in the division, 12.5 games back. The New York Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. And the Yankees are in 3rd place in the AL East, 9 games back. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 7-1. At the start of the day, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central. They're 7 games back, while the Reds are 3rd in the division, 14.5 out of first. Brett Martin won his 4th game thus far as the Rangers downed the Rays 7-5. As of right now, the Rays are in 4th place in the AL East, 10.5 back, while the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 3-2. In the standings, the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-2. Entering the day's action, the Red Sox are atop the American League East Division, 6 games up on second place. And the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're 7 games back. Gary Sanchez plated 3 runs on the day as the Twins downed the Guardians 6-3. Heading into the day, the Guardians are leading the American League Central Division, 1 game ahead of second. And the Twins are 3rd in the division, 6 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. As of right now, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. And the White Sox are 2nd in the division, 1 game out of first. The Stros completed the long 4-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 11.5 games out of first, while the Athletics are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Halos pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-0. As of today, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're 15 games back, while the Mariners are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Mm-hmm.